Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. And looking back at last year's West semifinal in the NBA Cup, the Thunder handled the Rockets 111-96.
And Oklahoma City's defense was stiff against Houston. SGA led the game in scoring with 32 points. Also 6 assists, a signature moment for him during that MVP campaign.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry and Richard. Williams' shot is off. And it's the Warriors' ball. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Dort wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Thompson in the corner. And the 3 off target.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Dort kicks to Holmgren. The three-pointer, no good. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Curry outside, and Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 3. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back over to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Curry with the bucket.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. Golden State moving the ball around. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Thunder. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Wasted no time on that one.
A good athlete. Caruso can really get up and down that floor.
Here's Thompson outside for Curry. Over SGA. Thompson in the corner. And again, no good by Golden State.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Warriors with possession here. Thompson outside, shoots over Caruso, back to Thompson, there's the 3, drills it from outside. Thompson's got 5.
And that's what you can expect from one of the greatest shooters of all time. He's just got unlimited range.
Pass to Williams, And a wide open look for Gilgeous Alexander. And the Thunder another three.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Mitchell passes to Caruso. Launches it. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his third assist on the night. Curry kicks to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this can go.
Buries it from three-point range.
Defensively, you do not want to allow Williams to heat up from out there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson in the corner. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. That one goes in. SGA's got his third basket of the night.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display. Welcome back to the second quarter. It's the Cup semifinal. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jose Alvarado is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then there's Horford. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Peyton in at the power forward position. RJ, there were questions about the two timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Melton against Mitchell. Here's Holmgren. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight. Out to Peyton. Outside, Horford. Alvarado passes to Horford. Wallace against Melton. Over in the corner, Caruso. Hands it from downtown. Caruso's got 5 now.
Oh, this is big for Caruso's confidence. When he's hitting from deep, oh, he looks to score even more.
For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Dort in for Case and Wallace. Warriors trail by 8. Green with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Dort, the open look. Again, the Thunder score.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
Yeah, they got into a nice flow this quarter.
Williams kicks to Caruso. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Curry gets the bucket.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. The kick out to Williams. His three-pointer's off the mark. Warriors trail by 4. Outside, Green. Takes the 3. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's SGA. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. SGA's got 10. And it's win or go home here, and this is what you love about the Cup, right, guys? The semifinals of the Cup are so enthralling. It's the closest thing we have to the college basketball tournament.
Yeah, everything is on the line in this one moment. That creates a lot of excitement, a lot of drama, and that's what the league was trying to achieve with this event.
1:52 left in the first half. Pass to SGA. Oklahoma City gets it back. Jacks up a 3. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. Now Curry. 1:21 left in the first half of the game. Taken away by Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Max Christie. That's his first foul. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. It's Thompson in for Max Christie. Here's Williams, and that one is good. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
And upon entering the league, Williams has developed a really nice handle, and it has served him well.
Thompson right side, looking to end his cold spell. Again, Golden State.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Post. Post has got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson for the triple. Hits the 3-point bomb. And now just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. Outside, SGA. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
On the wing, Thompson. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And the first one at the line is good. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And so it's Oklahoma City in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And the 3-point shot. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Warriors.
I'm not going to say this.
Thanks for joining us. Now
we are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
The Thunder leading by 13. Nobody near Williams. Very the long-range jumper. Williams has got 8.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Curry attacking, and he dunks it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Different look here for the Warriors. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Warriors. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Oklahoma City sitting directly below them, just 1 spot down.
And for the Warriors, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Back to Jackson Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson for 3. SGA with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
They get it again. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right, once he gets his hands on the miss. Horford sets a screen for Thompson. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
And you can tell that Klay trusts his guys. He calls a play, and they just go to the right spots.
Holmgren in the corner. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G8, why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more...
The previous play is under review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology we've seen.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Like this, here's something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Alvarado with the steal. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
And, Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Takes it inside. Count it. Good. Alvarado's got 5 points so far. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. SGA on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Williams fires. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Driving inside. And the basket by Alvarado.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Screen by Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Warriors trail by 13. Richard defended by Caruso. Thompson misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Williams dishes to Holmgren. Got it. Good job in the low post. Holmgren's got 9 points here in the second half.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
He takes it in from the arc. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. He's got 6.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. He got it up. No good that time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Final quarter. It's the Cup semifinal. One of these teams so close to getting into that championship game. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Horford. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Thompson. Then it's Jose Alvarado and Richard. Mitchell outside. Outside Williams. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Caruso, no good. Warriors trail by 11. Outside, Horford. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Golden State ball. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter.
An elite defensive guard. Caruso sticks to his man and plays with fantastic energy on the defensive end.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And stolen by Caruso. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And Caruso's athleticism just jumps out to you, especially when he's up there finishing.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And Oklahoma City making a change. Wallace is checked in. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Green. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. It's Curry outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. Williams passes to Mitchell. Dort left side. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Christie with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Back to Curry. Down low. Over in the corner, Christie. Fires the 3. Thompson misses.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. really having a hard time finding his shot.
For three, Mitchell sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Thompson. Here's Green. Launches it. Williams with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 18. Now Dort jacks up a three. Green rips down the board.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And stolen by Williams. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
It's time now to present our player of the game, Jalen Williams.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
It's stolen by Green.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Oklahoma City.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Jalen Williams.
And I love his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Stephen Curry, third personal foul.
And he can't get the first one. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
No good there. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Count it!
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
He gets it to go.
Stephen Curry.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the line tonight, and I think they played with postseason intensity to punch their ticket to that finals contest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Williams.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim. A good chunk of the season has passed us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The combo up front is Draymond in post. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. Green up top. And stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Thompson. Williams grabs the board. From the wing, it's rebounded by Golden State. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Well, let's give their opponents some credit for sensing that and putting them away. They were completely dominated.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Brooks. Outside for Green, and out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Looking at the Lakers, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they have really been superb so far this year. Still grasping that #1 spot and looking determined to keep it during the second half of the season.
Puts it up, and Thompson gets it to go.
Look, if you want to make an instructional video on how to shoot a basketball, just do it with Klay Thompson. Just absolutely perfect form.
One of the all-time great shooters, Tim. Klay Thompson has put on some legendary shooting displays.
Well, B.A., he has a picture-perfect shooting stroke, and when he gets it going, it's almost like he can't miss no matter what the defense does to stop it.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brooks finds Booker. Brooks the screen. And here is Green. Phoenix no good that time either.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Screen by post. Curry drives in. Pass to Green. The 3 from Thompson. Williams grabs the board.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
For 3, Allen. That shot off the mark. The Warriors lead by 4. Back to Green. Green against Curry. Releases. The Suns clear it. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. The Warriors have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Brian?
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And here's Thompson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Thompson's got 5 now.
I don't think anyone has ever gotten it off quicker than Klay Thompson.
And checking out some numbers for Devin Booker.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Green, the pass to Booker. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Warriors lead by 7. The kick out, Curry. Inside, here's Pope. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
What a look by Curry, creating offense out of the pick and roll.
From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big 3 of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
On the wing, Curry. Clock at 6. And here's Thompson for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Gillespie comes in for Green. Here's Curry. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
And so far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Down low. Here's Williams. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. It's a one-on-one situation. Shot is good by Gillespie.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Thompson. There's the three. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Here's Gillespie. 14 points for him last game against Houston. 1 second left. Got a piece of it. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Warriors ahead, up 10. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And so in the game for the Warriors, they've got Max Christie, Al Horford out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's Curry in at the point guard position.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
Christie finds Thompson. On the wing, Curry. Horford outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Thompson for 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Outside O'Neal. This one for 3. Hauled in by Curry. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Thompson shot is off. Suns trail by 15. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Phoenix making some changes. Dylan Brooks checked in for Iguodala. Booker comes in for Dunn. And Jalen Green subbed in for Goodwin.
Wow, nobody has a softer touch than this guy. Beautiful floater by Curry.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Gillespie passes to Booker. Outside for Brooks. From 17, that one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Brooks has got his first points of the night.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
Jackson-Davis a screen. Pass to Thompson. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him this clean look.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Max Christie. That's his first foul. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Gillespie. Now here's Williams. Back to Booker for 3. He Misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now. 16 feet out. Outside, Green. And here's Curry for 3. Drops in the 3. Curry's got 9.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Booker for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Post has got 8 rebounds in the game.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Booker, 3-pointer. Count it after missing his first 6 shots. Now 1 for 7.
And look at Booker coming right back at him, knocking one down himself.
4-3. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually. And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Lots of room. And Booker pulls it down.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Knocks down the triple. He's got 9. And one thing about this game, Graham, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Phoenix making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Pass to Green. From deep. The rebound by Devin Booker. Phoenix with the ball. 9 points in a row. A good run going. There's the triple. Offensive board. Oh, Green with a block.
Oh, wow. He gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And for all the purists, here's a look at the best free throw shooting teams from the stripe this year. The Suns in 5th.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. Here's Booker. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
Here's Allen off the inbound pass. Sinks the tray. Allen's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Warriors lead by 7. Pass to Alvarado. Jackson Davis a screen. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside, Green. Steps back and fires. The Warriors pull it in. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Last time they met was in the Bay Area.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
A little mid-range shot is up. That miss makes him 3 for 7.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
And that concludes the first half. Warriors ahead, up by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
I personally love what Jones gives you, especially defensively. He has the quickness to stay with you and the length to challenge shots.
Yes, and he really sticks his nose in there.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Suns.
Their shooting has been bad. I don't understand some of their shot selections, right?
Well, maybe that's the plan, Kenny. They're trying to confuse folks.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Brook and Williams are the 4 and the 5. Green and Booker are the backcourt pair. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Jordan Ott as we begin the second half. The Warriors lead by 15. To the paint. Here's Horford. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one 3-level scorer.
To the middle. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Allen. Thompson's shot is off. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Launches it. That one no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And he gets that one. Horford's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Williams finds Brooks. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker no good.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Ofer to start the half.
Alvarado into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Alvarado's got his first basket. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Booker surveying the floor. On the wing, Brooks. Can they get it? Warriors with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Alvarado. 5 on the clock. Back to Jackson Davis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here to check out the list of the best passing shooting guards over the last 10 games. In the third spot, Devin Booker.
With the traditional roles in the backcourt becoming blurred, the versatility of this group of shooting guards, it's a huge advantage.
Well, having an off guard that facilitates at this level just adds another dimension to your offense, and it makes you that much more difficult to defend.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a back seat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you, Brian.
It's all about results. Okay, Allie, good stuff. The 3 from Thompson, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Brooks, the pass to Booker to stop the drought. The rebound by Post. Post has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Booker can't get it to go.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Gillespie comes in for Devin Booker. Green for three. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Grayson Allen.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Christie's checked in for the Warriors. Alvarado comes in for Curry. And one thing the Suns showed last season, you got to have chemistry in addition to talent, Legs.
Well, it's so important that your stars complement each other. If all of them need the ball to be their best, it can definitely be difficult to run an offense.
Thompson's shot is off.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Talk about using that speed. Green to the rim with ease.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Allen defending. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. They set a pick from downtown. Knocks down the long J. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Alvarado outside to the paint. Here's Green. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for the Warriors, Max Christie is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Payton in at the 3. Gillespie passes to O'Neal. No good on the shot. Nice D from Horford. Alvarado with it. O'Neal covers. Down low. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kicked ball. Alvarado outside. Inside. Pass to Payton. Back to Horford. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range. Not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. A different look for Phoenix. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Iguodaro. And it's done in for Booker. It's stolen. To the paint. It's intercepted. Hey, puts up a three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He's gotten a little too sloppy, turning the ball over twice in the last 3 minutes. These mistakes can really start to add up.
Posts checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Horford. Here's Dunn. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. Some changes for Phoenix. Brooks, he's checked in for O'Neal. Allen comes in for Dunn. And Green is subbed in for Goodwin. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Al Horford comes in for Stephen Curry. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Jackson Davis. Here's Payton. And again, no good by Golden State. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That's his first foul. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
The game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's all from three-point range. And for the Suns, they're shooting just 21% from the floor. And here's Green from the arc. Fires in the triple.
Well, that's his first three of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Payton. Fires the three. Williams grabs the board.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
Back to Allen. Launches a three. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Horford, a screen on Williams. Here's Spencer. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Klay Thompson.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Wow, he delivered exactly what they needed in this one, injecting much-needed energy into this squad and helping them bounce back from that last loss.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Here's Payton. Soft touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
All right, let's find out some news on Devin Booker. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Normally, this is an injury that would take a while to recover from, but they're saying he may be able to play on it. We'll be monitoring the situation and keep you updated.
Thanks as always, Allie. Appreciate the report.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this, but it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Puts one up from 19. Hits the front of the rim and out. Horford finds Christie. Outside Payton. And here's Jackson Davis. Brooks defending to the inside. And stolen by Green. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Klay Thompson.